All right, we're officially on the stream. I'm going to go ahead and get things started. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We are playing World of Warcraft today. I'm going to be doing a couple of different things. I think my plan is I need to see if the timers have reset on the dungeons or not, because I can't remember for sure when the cooldown is. I think it's daily at noon server time. It resets. I'm pretty sure that's the case, but I have been known to be wrong about things in WoW. I don't play it enough to remember everything clearly. But we'll go ahead and look here and see if we can see if anything is... Oh, look. Return to Karazhan, which is a dungeon. 2 days, 20 hours, 43 minutes. But I can go do the Huntsman because I haven't done it yet. So I can actually take my characters back through, but we're locked out for 2 days and 20 hours and 43 minutes. So I guess I'll go and I'll just take care of that real quick. Murder the Huntsman and see where we're at here. Kara. Where the hell is that from here? Let's just... Oh, I hate going from Stormwind. Don't usually play Alliance, so not really used to having to try to take off from here. And that's the trainer, not the actual... Okay.
Well met.
Alright, so... Kara is technically, it's kind of in between the Blasted Lands and Darkshire, or Duskwood. So I think I'll go down to Darkshire. And don't worry, you can cough all you need to and talk all you need to, beer. I'm not panicking. I don't have a problem with it at all. You can actually come over here and say hi on the stream if you want. I don't care. So, you're going to get just unadulterated. This is how we play. This is where we're at. This is how we talk. This is life. You know, this is what we do. I won't talk about massive hemorrhoid problems or anything like that, but I'm not gonna beat around the bush on, you know, my thoughts on things and whatnot. I just don't think it just isn't pertinent not to. I mean, you might as well, you know, just be you, that kind of thing. I think I like that approach better. I think it's a good approach. Why try to be somebody else? Because that never works out anyways. Just be you. There we go. Making some adjustments to my mic because it's not in a position I'm comfortable with yet. Should be now, though. What's that?
They might be me.
What might be you?
The NPCs.
Are you fighting in something current?
No, I'm not fighting. I'm on my island. Just all I gotta do is collect Azeroth. Pretty much we're neck and neck for some reason. Usually I'm really...
Well, you know, Blizzard making them ninja adjustments.
Well, no, I mean, I've been doing this before. I didn't have any problems.
Yeah.
Not sure why. Well, there's an alliance.
So one thing I don't like about OBS is that you have to have a plug-in for the live chat if you want to see what's being said. I don't like that at all. Oh, nice. Matter of fact, let's just kill Discord for now. There's no tickets or anything. Nobody needs anything from me. Servers are running strong. Come over here to YouTube real quick.
I got 2 more companions. But
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of pets, but yeah, it's just not, you know, the mounts are a pain in the ass. And that's the gist of it right there.
I'm going to try this one more, but if I get one I've already got, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Like I literally just spent Yeah, a I've been getting buttload of time farming Kara, like 16 characters or 15 characters, and it took all 15 to get Nightbane to drop the Smoldering Worm. It was a pain in the ass. So yeah.
Yeah, it's going for the same 4. I must have to do it on a different day or something. Because this is the second time I've done this one.
don't care about that. It's just live chat. What is top fans? Be the first in Libra by showing your support, sending a live chat, super chat. Oh, okay. I don't think I have any. It doesn't matter. Not really that concerned. Holy crap. What's going on here? There we go. All right. Okay, so we're going to go over to Kara. Kara is somewhere to the southeast. So it's out this way. Doggone it, I need to finish it. You know, as much as I like how fast it is when you're flying with the dragon riding instead of the rocket, it's faster than doing a steady rocket, you know, just straight over with classic flying. Yeah, I mean, it really isn't. But when you're trying to get somewhere quick, it's a little easier to do it with dragon riding. I don't know why. I don't understand why it keeps doing this too. I have this set to my global layout, and every time I come in here, it's screwed up. What about this? Is this all right? Yeah, this is all right. All right. We'll go in. We'll kill the huntsman and see if we get the mount. And then we're going to repeat this step with all of the characters that didn't bother killing him. Since I can't actually run Kara for stars over here because we're locked out, I might as well go ahead and do what I can.
I think it wise to divide our efforts. I'll work to circumvent the towers.
I'm just going to go ahead and go on a prowl.
You may need to take a more
We're going to kind of hide from everybody. Let's see if I can find the door that leads to the stables. I know there is one, but you got to go through the spider area, I think. Nope, not the right place. I always get lost in here too. It's so annoying. Not really a fan of confusing dungeons and all that, but you know, I didn't play this, at least not this particular aspect of the game, when it was live and this was actually active content. I wasn't a big fan of the Return to Kara. I didn't like what they did to the old raid. And maybe that's just me being grouchy about it, but I kind of felt like it was almost a betrayal because, you know, if you've been a player for a long time, you've run Kara hundreds of times, you know, the whole thing just kind of stinks because you're like, oh my God, what did you do to our beloved instance? So I always had a problem with that, and I'm trying to be less grumpy about it, but it's still kind of a challenge for me. I don't like it when they change the stuff that we've gotten used to. Especially when you're somebody that has to farm a lot, you know. It's like, oh my God, what are you doing? All right, here we go. This is the huntsman, which is not here. Did I screw that up somehow? I could have swore it said that I wasn't locked out. Great info. Oh, he's defeated. Damn it. Already did it on this character. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hearth him back. Go get the next one. I see a lot of people streaming on TikTok with this, but nobody's come out with a good streaming program that just has the bells and whistles and streams to all the platforms. So, and that's kind of annoying because I'd really like to just, when I launch my stream and I'm actually streaming, I'd just like to say, okay, this is exactly what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Done. You know, the fact that it doesn't incorporate live chat into it. It doesn't incorporate like the banners and the counters are screwed up. And I mean, I keep looking at the following count going, I don't have 2,376 followers. So why in the hell does it say that? It's like, but that's TikTok Studio. It's like it just decided it was going to put a random number in there. I mean, if I had 1,000 followers, I'd become affiliate of TikTok and it'd be great. But, we're getting to a point where if that happens, I have to start thinking about monetizing and doing things to get followers and get gifts and things from TikTok. And I just don't know if I'm really up for that. I mean, then I have to put on a tax return and everything else, and it becomes complicated, and I don't like complicated at all. So I wouldn't mind earning a little extra money, but not that way. I'd rather get a part-time job or something and see if I can hang with some other people. I am medically disabled, but money is not growing on trees, and it's only going to get worse. So it is something I'll have to consider. Oh, look. Do I have an arcane build sitting somewhere? I think I do from Icy Veins. Let's see. I do not. That's a problem. Okay, well, let's do this. Alright, we're going to do this. Oh, I was doing that last night to somebody. I was pestering him with a rogue. I kept sapping everything that he was trying to hit because he was...
He just keeps coming out of stealth to kill me, but it's a joke.
Well, if he hadn't been a dick to me, I would have been nice and I would have left him alone. But, I guess he thought, hey, you're horde. I'm going to go ahead and just be a douchebag and... Yeah. But yeah, I was like, man, I'm just trying to play my game and farm. I don't need none of that crap. All right, Icy Veins, Fury Warrior. Let's take a look here. We're going to pull that over here and expand it a little bit. All right. We need... Arcane is the best one to use. I like Ice, though, because Ice can be a lot of fun, but Arcane Mage is what we're looking for here. DPS guide. Let's go to builds and talents. Spellslinger single target. There's the cleave. What the hell? Arcane Mage is a cleave talents. Mythic plus talents. I think that one's probably the best right there. So Mythic plus talents. The dog wanting to go out again.
But I'll take care of it in a minute. I'm almost
Okay.
done. I'm at 10, I only need to get 12.
All right. I don't know what that Obsidian Nightwing comment is.
Seriously, people?
So basically what I do is I keep this basic template of the classes that I play a lot, like the Feral Druid, the Destruction Warlock, Beastmaster Hunter, Brewmaster Monk, Assassin Rogue, Augmentation Evoker, Fury Warrior, and Arcane Mage. Those are the ones that I tend to play a lot, so I try to keep the code handy because I copy and paste it every time I level if I'm leveling an alt. But at the end of the day, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go through every one of these builds, and I'm going to basically respec the entire character and take the things that I'm most comfortable with instead. I know Icy Veins gives you this, this is the optimal DPS and this is what you should do. But the problem with that is like with the Hunter, for instance, like I got on my Beastmaster Hunter and the talents were all reset and I had to, change some things and do some different builds. But I had no multi-shot. I had no barrage. I had no way to AoE anything. And I was like, oh, this is wonderful. I'm trying to farm with a hunter that can't even AoE in a raid that's got, 4 or 5 guys standing there. So I had to respec on the fly, and then I realized that I just need to get the build right. Sorry about the dog. But yeah. But I think that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do this. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. What spec how are you going to do it? You're going to do your own spec or you're going to do one of theirs?
I'm going to do one of theirs for now, but I plan on changing it up because I don't particularly like Icy Veins. I don't like...
I do, but it It doesn't necessarily go to your playstyle.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Because it's like, okay, so
Some of it's good, but some of it's some of it's not stuff you would ever use.
exactly.
And some of it you're missing. Like, where's the stuff that I need?
Yeah, you know, I'm just like, yeah, this isn't gonna work for me.
Yeah, there has to be an AOE no matter what you're playing. Especially if you're running stuff alone, which we've been doing a lot of. So we need an AOE. We both.
Error, you were loadout trying for a different. Oh, I'm set to frost right now. Holy shit. He's a frost mage right now. Okay. No, we're gonna have to go with arcane. We're trying to farm here. Sorry, brother, but you gotta go to the mage bomb instead. Mythics, raids. Alright. This guy's done. Good to go. Where's my portal spell? Why is it not on my bar? Yeah, I don't care about that stuff. Quit telling me. Alright, let's do this. What the hell is that? Portal. So those are the portals. Those look different. The horde ones are different looking. Alright, so we want to go to the hell is Storm Shield at? Eternal Blossoms, Tol Barad, Northrend. Not an alliance player at all. Theramore, Exodar, Darnassus, Ironforge, Stormwind. Where's Storm Shroud at? Where is Storm Shroud? Wow. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want to go there. That's Valdraken. Nope. Do we not have a portal like near what portal is close to Kara for Alliance?
Oh, Alliance. Darkshire. No, there's no portal to Darkshire.
For Alliance players, the closest portal to Karazhan is located at the center of the Legion Dalaran, specifically in the Chamber of the Guardian. What? I'm not going to Dalaran. That's in Northrend.
Right. Oh, which means there is none. Have fun.
AI is retarded. All right, let's see. Yeah, no. We're going to Stormwind. Screw it.
It's not that far from Stormwind.
Yeah, I could just fly over to Darkshire and be done. I don't know why I just did a portal. I'm so used to running with you that I didn't even think about it. Whoopsie. Yes, Horde has one real close to to Karazhan. Hit Stoner, fly over the mountain, and boom, you're there. Okay. Oh, the Wizard Sanctum. Let's see what this is set to. Valtraken. Yeah, no thank you. Not interested. Do I have shimmer on this guy? I hope so. Yep. Well, that's Borealis. We don't want to go there. We want to go to the... Even when you port into this, or you do this portal to Stormwind, it's got this weird setup where it's not a straight hallway like it is in Horde. It's a T-junction, and you got to go into the T in order to get there. So that's a little annoying, actually. I don't think I like that. But not not an Alliance fan in general. Not because I don't like the characters, but because I just don't like the layouts of the cities and things. But that's just personal preference, really. All right, let's fix that while we're at it. Spell book. General. There it is. I want that over here. Matter of fact, I want to switch with this, with this, with this, with this, and with this. Now, I want to switch. Flight style. Well, there's that single button assistant, which we're probably never going to use. Just saying. I mean, I can see, like, if you're handicap accessible, you have problems with you know, the one button thing where you just tap 1 and you just cast everything is probably good for you. But for me, I want finite control over most of the things I do when I'm raiding or if I'm in a dungeon and I'm tanking or healing. I want to know that I've got everybody covered. That's probably just me being insecure, but yeah. I'm already highly paranoid when I do anything that's roll critical in WoW anyways. Not because I should be, but because the trolls of the internet and in WoW have made it so that if you screw up at all, you become like, you just get berated by people, and I don't like that. I'm like, look, I'm in here wasting my time just like you. I mean, we're doing this together. If I screw up, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But, there's no reason to call me a jackass or, insult my family or my mom or whatever you want to say. I find it irritating, to say the least. Yeah, very offensive. And I'm just like, yo, bro, that's just not going to fly with me, and then I'll leave the group. That's why I don't tank anymore, is because it never fails that somebody's got to think that they're better than everybody else and say some shit, And I'm like, seriously, bro, that's messed up. But, yeah. Oh, damn it. I just fixed this. Didn't I fix this on this guy? I don't know. Probably not. I like my setup better. Let's make sure your dungeon difficulty set to mythic. Raid is set to 25, man. Mythic. Alright, we're good. There it is. Well, that's a first for us. We don't ever have that happen. There's somebody actually out in the front of the house with the bass booming on a... Yeah. Can you hear it?
I think it wise to divide our efforts.
Oh, yeah.
I'll work to circumvent the tower.
That never happens. We never have that problem around
You
here.
may need to take a more blunt force approach.
I'm going to move this to 4 because I like to have... Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I want to do it in the upper hall. Alright, so we're just coming in here to... Why does that look so weird? I get so turned around. Can't help but wonder what in the hell they're doing, though. You're not going to let me out that door. Interesting. Okay. It's going to make me go through here. That's fine. I'll just go to the opera hall. That leads to the... I think that leads to the Moreaus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in return, so... It's a little different return. It kind of puts you in sections of the raid. Is it just me, though, or is the quality of the models and the textures much better in return than it is in the original? Yeah, but why? Oh, come on. Decline invitation. Could you give me a favor? Can you /invite, or not G-invite, /G-invite Zapotron? No. Zappotron. Crap, no, it didn't work. I'm on, shit, what server am I on? Is there no way to see that in game? Oh, I don't know where I'm at. There's got to be a way. Let's see here. She's still outside. I'll get her in a second. Oh, well, I think I'm on ENR, but I have no idea. I have no idea what server this guy's on. Yeah. All right, let's get the dog first. Ow. Come on. I know it's hot outside. Dog's like, I can't see a damn thing. Just ran into the wall. Yeah, she's old. Eyes don't work right. I know how I can find it. Hold on. WoW Armory. Control A. WoW Armory. Zapotron. Ouch. All right. There's got to be a search up here somewhere. Who the hell is that? That's not my character. Okay. No search button? Are you serious? There it is.
I gotta find out what the deal is with these item things. Because I'm not in the same four every time.
I'm on Airy Peak. What the hell am I doing on Airy Peak? No, I'm not. Never mind. That's not it. Oh, the armory can't seem to find my character. I did spell it right? Zap. Otron.
Gotta make sure you're on the right server though. Alright. Wow.
English US. No, it doesn't see it. All right. Well, we're going to worry about that after we worry about everything else here.
Well, have you logged out with that tune yet?
No, I'm in the instance right now. I can't.
Well, that's why I won't pull it up. Because it doesn't recognize it till you log out and it gets saved.
All right. We're not really here to do this event, but whatever. I'm not here to farm gold or anything. I'm just going to run through it real quick. Why are you double arcane blasting? That's weird. Also, did I lose my sound? There we go. I wish there was a way to switch it because there's more than
Welcome, ladies and
one
gentlemen,
show.
to this evening's presentation.
But for the last 16 runs, it's been
The
wicked.
Monkey King got another
Or
plan.
wicket.
Tonight,
I guess is
we
what they're
got
calling
a
it,
Orchid
wicket.
show.
But
A
yeah.
Orchid tale you think you know. That evil
Welcome
troll,
to Wicked.
she's not the worst. Another witch was nasty first. Mean Duker locked up all us hosen. Another path she should have chosen. So sit and slur, relax a gibbet. Enjoy the show that we call Wicked!
Wicked! Dooby doop doop dooby doop dooby doop 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 doo.
Elvira, come down from there.
Blah
You're
diddy blah
flying about
blah.
like one of
Blah
those
blah blah
horrible
blah.
monkey creatures.
We all deserve a
chance to fly.
Where is the icon I'm
Do you
looking
really
for?
think the wizard will degreenify me? Of course, dear. Though that old frock of yours. Oh, look. Some new friends have
Not that we
come to
need
pay
that, but
us
I
a
like
visit.
the looks of it.
I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Galindra.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers.
Interlopers. Ah.
Together, we're unlimited. How beautifully tragic.
All right, now we can get to the huntsman, which is the only thing we're in here for, anyways. Okay, come here, Scrappy. Explosions. Did you? What you get? Surf jelly? Come on, say the thing. Come on.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, it's one of those big things that you sit on top of. Those watery things.
Oh, okay. Did you get that in a raid, or did you just
No, I just got it
from a quest? Oh,
from no quest.
that's cool.
Sometimes it works. You just gotta kill all the rare or something for sure.
Yeah.
I think the watery thing.
Run away, little girl. Run away. No, we don't need this fragment. We're not going to get it. Hello. Hi. Zadoop dooby dooby doop doo. Zadoop dooby dooby doo. Guess we're just gonna run and do this real quick. Cause that door wasn't open for whatever reason, which is weird. Unless I could sell the crap. Hi. Now, if you're doing the speed run, which you have to do in order to get Nightbane to spawn, doggone stupid movies. All right, you have to come in here. You have to grab these, and you have like 5 minutes in between. So that's something to remember too. If I needed to do a speed run, I would show it, but I've already gotten the mount.
It breaks
the
my
Nightbane
heart
mount.
to see him like
So
this.
now it's just go get the huntsman. Now maybe next week or in the next 3 days, like after the cooldown, when Stars wants to come in here and try farming Nightbane again, we'll do the speed runs. Because I pretty much know my way around in here pretty well.
Another year of slumber. I wonder if Medivh will ever awaken.
But there are some mounts I'd really like
That's our
to
old
try to
friend,
get.
Dream.
I don't have a lot of them.
Is he trapped?
Not as many as
in
like she has or
nightmares?
other people have. Because it's never been a priority until now. And it's not really a priority. It's just a matter of, hey, if they're going to increase the drop rate, which I still argue that they might not have.
The master hasn't
Or at
been
least it's not
for
significant
quite
enough
some
to make me
time.
go, oh wow, it's so
Perhaps
great. I'm
a
getting
feast
mounts.
will brighten his spirit. I do so to stop troubling. I fear that I am currently indisposed.
Don't forget when you kill him to grab his key. That opens the door.
Weakness, boy.
Then you would grab this.
Too much power.
Yay.
You are a fortunate individual. Of course, I'll need a sample of your brain tissue.
To the huntsman. Ba 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 ba. Nope. Didn't get him. Bummer. Alright, so there's the huntsman. But now I think if I just go to the opera and just go down to Morose, that should get me to the huntsman so I can bypass everything else, but I have to go through the opera in order to get to the next door because you can't open it otherwise. I wish you could. That would be handy. You might be able to, actually. I haven't tried to run by the stage guy, the announcer or whatever. Well, it was a thought anyways. Alright, we're going to go back to Stormwind because at least I can get to everywhere from there. This character hadn't even gone to Dornigal yet. She's a level 70 mage. Oh, I got to log out real quick, see what realm I'm on, and then get that to her real quick, so. One moment, please. Alright. Oh, darn it. I think that said where I was, too. There's got to be a way to see what realm you're on from in-game. That's stupid. Why isn't there a way to see that? How in the hell would you know otherwise? Alright, he is on ENR. Coming back in. Gonna get invited into the guild real quick. Zapotron. Is it ENR dash? Okay. Yeah, 2 P's. ZAPPOTRON. I should be in just a second. Hold on. Yep. EONAR. Yep. Ready. It didn't work. You're not on stars, are you?
Is I am S-T-A-R-R-Z. But I'm in an instance. Does that really make a difference?
Might? Yeah.
Oh no, I think I know what I did.
Okay, alright, so it's not me. Alright, good. I was like, what did I do?
Zapotron?
ZAPPOTRON. It's alright. I know you're busy too, so just take your time. She's like, I'm trying not to die here. EONAR. Yeah, that worked. Thank you. There we go. All right. So this one's done. We're going to the next one. Oh, he's cool looking. Looks like the Lich King. Wonder what he is. Death Knight. All right. Professor Zapotron. All right. Next is Dolgan. Dolgan. Oh, shit. I didn't look to see what realm he's on. All right, hold on. Not at the moment, but I need to note this so that when you're ready to do it, you know.
Not really ready, because I just got.
Yeah.
I'm not dead, but. There's another one. That's the other thing they did that they didn't do before is they threw the wounds all over the room.
All right.
That's the currency they use to buy stuff. Usually you can just get it from the wounds.
We're logging back out. Okay. He is also on ENR. Okay. Do 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 do.
Alright. Give me quick are you still on him?
I'm loading in now with him.
Okay. G-Byte. Name.
Dolgan.
That's it?
Yep. Dash ENR. EONAR. Yep. Go ahead. Thank you. Crap, it's that stupid dragon riding again. It's almost faster just to go this way. You can see the tower. It's right there in the center. So it's just a matter of heading that away. Zabotron? ENR? He's got to be there somewhere. Alright, perfect. No guarantees there. I'm not G-inviting you. I'm in the middle of stuff. Whoosh. Here we go. We're at it again. And technically, you can also go into the regular raid and try to get midnight, but it's not the same midnight. That's the problem. The eternal reigns of midnight drop off of Return to Kara, which is fantastic. But all right, so let's do this real quick. Make sure this is set up. It is. Raid setup. Dungeon difficulty. Mythic. Raid. 25 man. Raid. Mythic. Okay. Now before we go crazy here, we need to go ahead and come over to the handy dandy notebook. We need to find our paladin. Oh, come on. I don't have a protection paladin. Protection paladin. And now we go to Icy Veins again. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. Icy Veins, Protection, Paladin, 11.1.7, build. Alright, so we come over here, Protection, Paladin, builds and talents, single target, AoE talents, Mythic, delves. I think there's no recommended here, so I'm kind of on my own on that, which means this is going to be one of those where it's like, well, gee whiz, I have to do this and I have to do that. So let's just do... Maybe AoE talents. Alright, so we'll just put this in here. I'm gonna put that there so I know, because I'm going to end up changing this build to my build on my other characters. But for now, this works. Control C. Come over here. I am ret right now, which is weird because I never go ret. Ret is a pain in the ass to play. It's difficult, it's a lot of button mashing, and I think if I was going to play ret, I would use that single combat assist button just because it would be a lot easier than trying to figure out the rotations and to keep up with them with cooldown timers and all that. It's just it's overwhelming to play it. And I don't want to be overwhelmed. I want to be just, doing my thing, moving right along. Some people are really good at ret, though. I've seen, them top the raid charts and things, but not me. Not even slightly. Usually at the bottom, last 5.
I don't suppose you know where Magni is in the Zandalari.
I think it wise to divide our
Magni in the Zandalari
I'll
area?
work to circumvent the tower's magical defense. You may need to take a more blunt force approach.
Oh, I don't have a shield. Okay.
But be on your guard.
Do I not have a shield? No, I don't particularly know.
Oh, I do. I'm stupid. This is the first. Okay. Because this is the one that had the hindrances. And the Zandalari.
I can't believe I have to do this without a shield. Maybe I should have just been a frickin' ret paladin. Well, no, the Avenger's Shield is what I usually do the AoE with. I just kind of run up and kill the crap out of everything. But since I can't throw my shield because I don't have one, that poses a slight problem. But what I could do, matter of fact, let's just come over here to Icy Veins real quick. Let's take a look at it. I hate doing this because I'm not good at it, but it's okay. For this particular run through, since I'm just using them to farm, Retribution it is. Icy Veins, Ret, Paladin, 11.1.7, build. 2. Alright, uses a priority-based system for the rotation rather than a strict rotation, focusing managing holy power and cooldowns. Key talents include Holy Blade, Improved Blade of Justice, Art of War, Righteous Cause, with options for other utility talents. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I need the link to it. I'm not interested in all your stuff. Alright. God, there's so much like speculation on what the best build is. It's ridiculous. I'm going to use a Mythic Plus. And we're going to come in here, talents. We're going to come over here. We're going to import talent. We're going to come over here, Mythic Plus. Hopefully, this is a big fat hopefully. Hopefully they have an AoE. What the hell is that doing on there? I don't need that. Blinding light, dazzling light in all directions. Rebuke, flash of light. I know nothing about these stupid things. Alright, divine steed, divine shield. Okay, we just need to find his AoE because I know he has one. Spellbook, Paladin. That's the blind. That's a stun, basically. Hammer of Justice. Alright. Hammer of Wrath. Intercession. Judgment, Divine Toll. Rebuke, Redemption, Sense Undead. Shield of Righteousness, Word of Glory, Consecrated Blade. Okay, none of that matters.
How do I know those? Since I didn't read the messages.
4 to 7 radiant damage per second. Okay. 4,167. So 1 minute cooldown on it. But that's Divine Hammer. And it requires Holy Power. Divine Storm. That's instant. That's the one we want. We're going to put that one 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap, what the hell's going on? Alright, there we go. Alright, that ought to be good. Of course, yeah, it's instant, but it requires holy power. Jesus. Oh, okay. I guess I do an... Do I do an AoE or is it single target? No, he just immediately swings at everything. The hell? I didn't know that happened. That's cool. He's like, I'm just going to blast the entire group of you with one right click. I could be good with that. Alright. Alright, off to farm. Dun 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 dun. Do I build holy power when I do this? Yes, I do. Frickin' rat though. Not my first choice. Not even my third choice. Here we go. We're at it again. We're moving out. We're moving in. I can't click the door, you see. I'm not an actor.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's presentation.
Shut your jabber, drama man. The Monkey King got another plan. Tonight, we got a Horkin show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch.
Again, it's the Wicket. It's not even, I mean, it says you can have more than one. There's Wicket, there's the Westfall story, there's Beautiful Beast, but they don't ever seem to work. It's always the same one. I'm like, damn it, I want to see these other ones. I've seen the Beautiful Beast once, but I think I saw it in the regular one.
Come down from there. You're fluttering about like one of those horrible monkey creatures.
We all deserve a chance to fly.
Hey,
To fly!
do you really think the wizard will degreen
I don't like that the holy power just kind of fizzles out. That sucks.
Rock of yours.
Oh, look! Some new friends have come to pay us a visit.
I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Galindra.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. Then we're off to see the wizard.
Together, we're unlimited. Follow my lead, and you'll be popped beautifully. Tragic.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you're still alive. Hello. Hi. Don't mind me, just coming through. You're already dead, so it shouldn't matter. Do 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 do. Yep, we don't care about any of that. We're bypassing all of that. All right. Interesting that I don't have consecrate. That's something totally different. I wonder why I don't have consecrate. Shouldn't I have that? No? Okay, well. You know, Icy Vein says it is what it is, so we're just going to nod our heads and act like we know what's going on. Alright. Welcome to the gatehouse. Yeah, we ain't got no time for you guys. Go away. Alright, let's see. Oh, they have a tendency to do that. Holy crap, man, this sure Dirge of the Hunted, Trophy, Sphere Predator, Hoof Plate, no mount. Bummer! Damn it all, I wanted to get the mount. You're making me work too hard. I got one. In how many weeks?
Yeah. None, except the one I bought.
Yeah. Suppose I could do this real
Open
quick.
for business.
Spoils of the Thunder King. Has it really been that long since I've actually been in here? Alright, let's see. Sell these relics, make a little gold, because we're broke as hell. Yeah, that's an ouchie there. That's not good. I can't get rid of that, but I wish I could.
Light bless you.
Re-gearing this guy is going to be a pain in the ass too. Although I'm sure if I just do a couple quick quests and Dornigal or whatever, probably get a shield pretty quickly. Then I can go back to Prot. I'm not even sure what race he is. Is he a dwarf? Is he a... No idea. Alright. Finally, we're on to bigger and better things. Gonna jump on Toil here, and we're gonna go back to Kara real quick. Do 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 do. All right. We'll go back in there and kill the huntsman if he's not already dead. Should be, but who knows, right? Do. Social. Raid. He's got no timers or anything, it doesn't look like. Okay. Just double check. Raid. Nothing. Nothing. Cool. The hell am I going? Oh, there we go. We must go back to Kara. This is where I wish I had a mage. Like, hey, teleport me. Okay, what the hell's going on here? I'm not. Am I Alliance? I'm Alliance. Holy shit. Okay. Didn't realize. Huh. Maybe that's where he was on the list. Makes sense. I wanted to keep my alliance together. Alright, let's see here. Oh, yay. Here we go. Do. Alright, aim towards the tower. Should be pretty close to it right there. I can't believe. Oh, that's just messed up. I didn't realize toil, which means you're trouble and I'm toil. We're alliance. I didn't realize we were alliance warlocks. I mean, no big deal or anything, but other than the frickin' layout keeps defaulting, which is annoying. I'm like, really? Make sure it's set. It is, okay. Hi, we're back. We're going back in here because why not, right? Got all the other people in here farming that mount. That's funny. Yeah. I don't know why they're standing in line, though, on the bridge. There's no point to standing in line.
To divide our efforts. I'll work to circumvent
Why in the hell is that so big?
You may need to take a more blunt.
My UI is messed up. That's not what this is supposed to look like.
Without saying, but be on your guard. I sense something. A presence I've not felt since.
There we go. I was going to say, something's all screwed up here. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di. Run in here and do our warlock thing. Get my lock on. I know. There's something wrong with me. Probably just a little punch drunk. Didn't get much sleep last night. So if I start slurring real bad, you'll know why. Come on, Blueberry. Kill. There's no burst AoE, I don't think, for a Warlock, so pretty much have to use Rain of Fire, and I don't want to use it, so just stop and target everything and then blow them up. That's weird. Felt like something was crawling on me. I'm like, oh my god, there's a bug on me. Damn it. The Hosen's back.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's presentation.
Shut your jabber, drama man. The Monkey King got another plan. Tonight, we got a Horkin show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch was nasty first. Mean Duker locked up all us Hosen. Another path she should have chosen. So sit and slur, relax a gibbet, enjoy the show that we call
Wicked. I wonder if there's something you gotta do to trigger the other ones. It just seems weird, you know?
Down from there. You're fluttering about like one of those horrible monkey creatures.
We all deserve a chance to fly.
Hey, do you really think the wizard will degreenify me? Of course, dear. Though that old frock of yours. Oh, look. Some new friends have come to pay us a visit.
I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Galindra.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. There! We're off together!
We're unlimited!
Follow my lead and help beautifully.
Yay! That's over. Okay. Now I get back to work here. Do 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 do. See if we can avoid all this, so I don't have to use an AOE. Alright, we're just gonna haul ass down here, run to Huntsman, kill him real quick. Hi everybody. Ah. I do have Cataclysm, but I don't know if it's... What's the cooldown on it? Holy crap. 30-second cooldown? Hello. She's just reminding you that food time's coming quick. Oh, we're talking about our dog here. It's not being mean. It's just factual that she is like very food... What's the word that I'm looking for? She's food motivated. She's always been that way. No, it's not a bad thing. It's just the way dogs are, but yeah, no. I don't mean it to sound that way. Can it be annoying? Yes. But, you know, it's like Steve and Crystal were saying, you know, their dogs, their pugs are the same damn way. They pretty much whip out a timer and say, hey! So, yeah, it's just something dogs do. I've had several that have done that, but normally the bigger dogs, you can just fill up their dish and walk away because they won't just hog it all down at once. Yep. They eat. Yeah, they eat till they get full and they're done. Still no mount. Teabag. All right, so we're done with that one. Let's grab our Hearthstone here. That was disappointing. I was really hoping that I'd get them out this time, but it is what it is. I'm not very entertaining today on stream, but I need to start streaming more often because I kind of get in that vicious circle of Twitch, TikTok, or YouTube. Like I do a lot of recordings for like Police Simulator on YouTube, but I don't do much live streaming in general usually. Not because I couldn't. I mean, I could, but it's just like, I mean, you're gonna watch me play. That's kind of boring, and I don't really have like a master plan on how to get followers. You know, like let's wear a clown suit and a funny hairdo, or do what Raz Clark, the frizzy blue and green wig, and just outrageous stuff that he says. I don't do all that. I do say a lot of crazy shit, but but it's one of them things. I'm not gonna go for the gimmick. I'm not gonna be a ninja where I dye my hair blonde and walk around with this like I'm an elite gamer, and I'm not doing all that. No. I'm a gamer, yes, and I'm an older gamer, but I'm also, and maybe that's our gimmick, is that we're older gamers, When you're over 50 and you're a gamer, that's actually a thing, and a lot of people don't realize, especially like the millennials and the Gen Zs, they don't realize that, yes, that's a thing. We actually, still game. We started gaming when there was no graphical games. It was text. You ran around and you had to read the screen, and then you typed in, go east or open door, or you didn't have all that other crap. There was no UI. There was no I could just run in here and click the door and open it. I think I started my first game was actually a bulletin board system game. I think it was like a MUD. If you don't know what a MUD is, it's a multi-user dungeon. It's all text-based. But it was like playing an MMO, only it was all text. I mean, there's other people running around. You could, go out and kill stuff. At the end of the day, MUDs, especially like the one we were on Circle, and we were on Deku and Smog. And there was another one too, but I can't remember of it. But, at the end of the day, it's still just a hack and slash game. I mean, you can try to enforce rules for role play. You have to role play, and you shouldn't be out hack and slashing your way up to max level. But at the end of the day, it was a hack and slash game. It always is. I mean, it's all about the numbers, and it's all about the level and how strong you can get. So, that's where it came from, at least. And,
Need help?
Then there was, the tag BBSs with Arena in the Pit. Good, fun, old, text-based combat arenas and things. I mean, they were great. And then the first video game I think I ever purchased, other than like, the stuff that was on the Interact computer console we had, like Pong and Tank and Pac-Man, and then it graduated up to like Atari stuff, the Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong, all that stuff. And those were like, that was like cutting edge back then, If you had any graphics at all, it was like, wow. I mean, the first real MMO that I ever played other than on a MUD was Ultima. And Ultima Online, I think it was Lord Baron or something like that. It was a old text, ASCII text, overworld map. You used your arrow keys to walk around, and it was one square at a time on a square map until they actually made a hexagonal map. But it was, that was how it was, and it was still, all the combat was pretty much text-based. You had to watch your combat log. You had to, do certain things. But, yeah, I mean, when I started gaming, they didn't have anything like that. The closest visual thing you had didn't happen until much later, as while I was gaming, and that was the consoles. The first Atari came out. I think it was an Amiga, or was it a Tandy? The Tandy came out. Then suddenly we had graphics, and from there it just kind of skyrocketed into what it did. I mean, I remember when I got my first Commodore, and I think it was a 64 actually. And I mean, we were just blown away. We're like, wow, man, this is the greatest thing ever. Summer games, you know, and we played a lot of that. We played a lot of RPGs, Dungeon something or other, Dungeon Keeper or something. We played that. We played the Final Fantasy, you know. Yeah, pretty much all of those were on Commodore at one point. And yeah, we played all those. I mean, that was like the most cutting edge stuff ever. So a lot has changed over the years. None of this stuff was here. You would have never been able to visualize this at all. And if you really want to just get your mind blown, take a look at the early Tandy games and then come back on to the net and then do a search for Star Citizen and watch the gameplay there. I mean, it is insane just how crazy things have gotten. But yeah, I mean, when you look at that and you kind of measure those two things, you're just like, holy crap, am I old? But yeah. I mean, this is stuff that nobody even thought of. I mean, like my mom and my grandma, they came up playing cribbage and in card games. And I mean, even board games were kind of a newer thing for them. You know, so yeah, I mean, whole different story now, though. Whole different story. So yeah, it's craziness. It really is. All right, so these are all sorted out. Alliance, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Alliance, and then like 8 or 10 Horde. I see 4, 8, 12, 13, 14 Horde. Of course, I can't take McBanky. He's just a placeholder character that has a bank slot and all that, but store all my old materials on him. But we can go to the next one, which is going to be Ryodin, who's on Dornagal. I think he actually is already in Unity. Pretty sure. But we're going to go ahead and go in here and check him out. And then off to frickin' Kara we go again. Do 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 do. Yep, he's adorable. Okay. Alright. I know I haven't run anything with him. What the hell? Yep, haven't run nothing with him. Alright, so where's his Hearthstone set? Well, it'd be nice if it was on his bar. It's set to Dornagal. Okay, cool. Well, that'll actually work. Alright, come up here. Let's just check his layout. It looks right, but nope, it's not right. Alright, edit macro or edit mode. Where's it at there? Edit mode. We want my global layout. Thank you. We'll go to raid. Set that to 25. Set it to mythic. Come to dungeon difficulty to mythic. And just double check them. They all look good. Alright. Another one I don't play. I don't particularly like melee players. You know, I don't like the characters or the classes. I think part of it is it's just you got to get close to everything, and it's there's a lot going on anyways when you're running in a dungeon or you're raiding or you're soloing, and it's like you can get overwhelmed quick. You're like, oh, I got to hit this. Oh, this cooldown's up. Oh, I got to hit this, and I just don't really enjoy that at all. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, it kind of bugs me a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Okay. Choose your hero talents. I don't know. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? What am I? I'm a vengeance demon hunter. Again, we go back to our most favorite place in the entire world. Icy Veins. Vengeance. Demon Hunter. 11.1.7 build. Because we know nothing about this. Nothing. Alright, so... Oh, there's my boat. I gotta hurry. Single target and raid. There's a raid cleave. No idea if that's better for me or worse. The recommended, it says, though, is single target. So maybe we'll just stick with the recommended for now. Export it. Come over here. Go to talents. Import. Control V, raid. ST. Import. Voila. Okay, got 3 extra things on the bar. The hunt. Charge to your next target, so that's a charge. Carve into the soul of your target, dealing 29,000 damage. Fire damage, and an additional 11,700 fire damage over 3 seconds. Okay. What's this? Darkness? I don't really need that. Need to figure out which one's the AoE, though. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So number 3 is nice. Demon Spike, Surge Spell Power, increasing your armor by 5k. I was reading that. Just saying. Uh-oh. They're dropping us in the ocean. That would be kind of funny. They should have random Zeppelin crashes, you know. Shit, the Zeppelin's on fire. We're going down. Every man for themselves. Yeah, it could be worse, though. You remember the... everybody getting stuck in the sky, and it was the dumbest shit ever. But it was funny. Yeah. 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 Summon me, I'm stuck in the clouds. I remember a early while when we were falling through the map and ended up on the other side of the map. It just kept falling indefinitely. It was pretty funny. So yeah, there were a lot of bugs at first with this. But they got them fixed pretty quick, though, and they learned fast. Blizzard was... I mean, at the end of the day, they are top-notch on recognizing the problem, analyzing it, and fixing it. I mean, they are just fantastic with it. I mean, I give Blizzard a lot of shit, but I also do appreciate the amount of talent that they have and how much they've done for everybody. So it's kind of like... It's a love and hate, but it's mostly a love relationship with Blizzard. Not a fanboy, but I'm not against them either. You know, I think they're pretty decent for a studio. They're definitely pretty good to me. So, and I like the fact that when they say maintenance is going to be a day and this is what's going to happen, this is what happens. If they say there's going to be a patch, then there's a patch. If they say a DLC's coming out, the DLC's been done for a year and it's just waiting to be relaunched. You know, I mean, that's kind of how Blizzard is. They don't tell you that shit and then start developing it like some studios we know, Wildcard, cough, cough, where, oh yeah, we're going to have flying monkeys and yeah, oh, just look forward to that. And then they stall you for 6 months and say, yeah, or it's been delayed. It's going to be delayed another 6 months because we couldn't get it right or we're still learning. What? What the hell are you talking about? You should already have that shit done. Don't even announce it until it's done, you know? And then have planned release dates. Then you wouldn't run into half the grief you guys get. But, you know, who are we to say that? You know, we know nothing. just don't understand the stupidity that's involved with the decisions that have been made for Wildcard and Arc. I mean, I get it that, you know, you're not always going to be able to hit your your time, but at the same time, if you were to do it Blizzard's way, you'd never have that problem with PR again. They would literally, you announce it, nobody knows you have it but you know, and then you release it, in a timely manner. And then you don't have to deal with any of that, any of it. So yeah, it's a little crazy to me that they don't do that. Instead, they get pounded on by the community and by the industry because, oh, well, you promised this and you said this was going to happen and then it didn't happen. But it is what it is. No way to change which show is going to show. No way at all. I have no idea what I'm doing on this
Ladies and gentlemen,
None.
to this evening's presentation.
Shut your jabber, drama man. The Monkey King got another plan. Tonight, we got a working show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch was nasty first.
God,
Mean
I'm so bored of
Duker
this.
locked up all us hosen. Another path she should have chosen. So sit
But you got to do it. I mean,
relax a gibbet. Enjoy
at least
the
you're
show
increasing
that
your
we
odds.
call
I mean,
Wicked.
technically you're not because it's all RNG and it's 20% drop rate. But it's not 20% for certain things. It's not 20%. Like the Eternal Reigns of Midnight, there's a 0.4 to 0.1% chance that damn thing's going to drop. I think that's what it was. I can look again real quick. Yep, Eternal Reigns of Midnight. Now, not all mounts got it. Midnight's Eternal Reigns. Oh, I'm supposed to go kill these people.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. Then we're off together. We're unlimited. Follow my lead, and you'll be popular.
Game Hunter is actually pretty strong. All right, so what are the drop rates on this? Let's look it up. Midnight's Eternal Reigns. Copy. Of course, you put in the wrong thing. Midnight's Eternal Reigns drop rate. All right. So what it says on Wowhead probably differs here, but we'll see. Actually, they don't even say on Wowhead. Where did I see that at? Okay, so how it works is it has a 20% chance drop rate per person in your group. If you have a full group of 5, then it's a guaranteed drop for at least one person. If you don't have it, though, yeah, it's 20% for one person. So, yeah, you got a 1 in 5 chance of actually getting it. So, yeah, that's kind of a problem. It just means you have to remain persistent. That's all it means. Which is doable, you know.
Run out.
Bunch of TFOs yelling at me. Get out of the stuff. What are you doing? Hi. I didn't want to kill any of you. Sorry, I just was trying to get through here. Seriously? Why you gotta come after me? Should have just left me alone. I was doing fine. Alright. Come in here. Bypass all this. Because away we go. We don't even have to kill Morose, which is nice. It's weird how he just kind of sheds that metamorphosis. It's like a shell, like a husk. You just kind of keep running, and your character shows up in front of it, like rips out of the front of it. That's crazy. Kind of cool though. It's kind of like the Iron Man suit, you know, where Stark basically can just walk out of it. Same thing, same principle. Hi, I'm here to kill you. What happened? Oh, that's pretty normal. Oh, I almost got excited. They need to rename those choker barbed reins to something different though, because I was like, oh my god, I finally got it. And then I was like, no, I didn't. Should just call it a barbed choker. Just saying. Yeah. Are you hating on the Alliance again? Well, there used to be a little bit of etiquette, but, you know...
My directive is to serve you.
Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of sad, though. I remember the days when gamers kind of stuck together and we were cool with one another, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just not that way anymore, and it sucks. I mean, I get it. Everybody's out to get theirs, but still.
And peruse my inventory again.
All right, Rio's done. All right. Come over here. We'll start looking at Choparachi. I know I have some very interesting named characters. Choparachi. See if I can get Lady Gaga to sing it for me. So wasn't it Madonna that sung Paparazzi? It was one of the two. Madonna looks pretty good for her age, too. I just saw a picture of her the other day. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's mostly plastic at this point, but most of the celebrities are. They do some crazy shit with all that money. Yep. Oh, Choparachi's not in a guild either. But I didn't mention that, right? So she didn't hear that. You're just ignoring me. Well, that's normal. She has to because I just talk too much shit. She's like, "Are you talking to me?" No, I'm not talking to you. You know why? Because you're just gonna call me an idiot.
Okay, so that's about all I'm gonna do for that today.
Mythics. Raid. Okay, that's set. Now, before we do anything else, let me think here. I'm forgetting something. I hate when that happens. Oh, look. Safe. Ooh, he's a pretty butterfly. Where? Should be off a cooldown by now.
No, my rep says 0.
Your ZG rep is 0? What the hell?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that should be through the roof. I remember the Timberwall. They're like giant, well, not giant, but they're big, husky-looking wolf guys on 2 feet or 2 legs. The reps are all screwed up. Because I'll bet you mine are too. We're back again.
I think it wise to divide our efforts. I'll work to circumvent the tower. You may need to take a look.
All right. I could have stayed and killed all those, but I was just like, you know what? Why? Let's just do our thing. I might take a break in a bit and do the same. Food sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah. All I had was a banana and the grapes this morning. Yeah. Yeah. I considered making like something for breakfast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's presentation.
Yeah.
Shut your jabber, drama man.
Just enough to
Got
take
another
meds with
plan.
us.
Tonight we got a Horkin show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crow.
Yeah, you can
she's
bug the
not
crap out of us all you want. It
Another
ain't gonna
witch
change
was best
anything.
first. Mean Duker locked up all us hosen. Another path she should have chosen. So sit and slurp, relax a gibbet, enjoy the show that we call Wicked!
Try to get this a little bit more angled so you're not hearing me breathe.
Elvira, come down from there. You're fluttering about like one of those horrible
That might
monkey
work.
creatures.
We all deserve a chance to fly.
That's a little better.
Hey,
So I don't want you to hear me breathing.
Greenify me? Of course, dear. Though that old frock of yours. Oh, look. Some new friends have come to pay us a visit.
I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Galindra.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. Then we're off to see the wizard.
Together, we're unlimited.
Follow my lead and you'll be popular.
How beautifully tragic.
Yeah, you'll be popular.
Run out.
I feel like I'm missing a bunch of
Run
stuff. A Death Knight.
I got rid of my death knight. I can't believe I got rid of him. He was so cute.
Death Grip, Anti-Magic, Blinding Sleep. Chains of Ice, Shackles a target, broken chain, Dark Command. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of crap that's not on my bar that should be.
It's funny how they throw shit on your bar, but they don't throw shit.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Unholy Death Knights anyways, so it's like, well, okay, I guess. Veins, Unholy, DK, 11.1.7. Alright, let's take a look at this. See if maybe it'll put some stuff on my bar for me so I have a better idea what in the hell I'm doing. Alright.
This is gonna take a while. A lot longer than I thought. It's a long ride.
Talents. Alright, it's important.
I'll finish doing what I was gonna do, and then I'll make myself some food.
I don't remember what that was, but it's fine. Okay. I still didn't put shit on my bar. Alright, well. I suppose I'm just going to have to figure it out. Alright. So Death Strike, I remember that one. Death Grip, I remember that one. Death's Advance, I have no idea. 10 seconds, your movement speed is increased by 35%. Cannot be slowed by... Okay. So that's basically a buff. Icebound Fortitude. Okay, that's a get out of the snare. Lichborn. Draw upon unholy energy to become an undead lich for 12 seconds. I guess that's a... Oh crap, I'm gonna die. Mind Freeze. That's an interrupt. Actually, let's put the Mind Freeze right here instead. Path of Frost. Activates freezing aura for 10 minutes. That creates ice beneath your feet, allowing party or raid members within 50 yards to walk on water. Well, that's cool, but it's not... Yeah, it's not necessary. Raise ally. Rune Forging. Yeah, I suppose Soul Reaper. Strike an enemy for 5,700 damage. Shadow Frost damage. Inflict the enemy with Soul Reaper. After 5 seconds, if the target is below 35% health, the effect will explode, dealing an additional 26,280 Shadow Frost. Ooh, that's a nice one. I might put that on my bar right here. Alright, on a pale horse is... Yeah, I don't need any of this right now. Abomination Limb. Sprout an additional limb, dealing 30,000 shadow damage over 12 seconds. What the hell is that? That's weird. Alright. Targets a cone. Alright. Anti-magic zone. Death coil, I think, is something important. Fires a blast of unholy energy at the target. Alright, so that's like a pull almost. So we put that right there. That is a festering strike. Oh shit, look at that. Epidemic causes virulent plagues. Dark transformation. Alright, that should be good enough for now. I'm getting bored messing with that. Alright.
Run out.
I don't know what the hell he keeps throwing on the ground, but it doesn't look good. Hi. Hello. How are you? If we're gonna ghost bust, let's do the whole 9 yards. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Oh, shit. Wow, this just wiped everything out. That's pretty decent. I like that. Might want to put that back on there. I suppose I can put that on there too. Alright. Alright, that works. And again, just to reiterate, I don't play these characters. Ever. So I don't know what anything does. I'm just kind of learning as I go, I guess is the best way of putting it. Well, that seems to work just fine, and it's instant. Well, hello. Jesus. I don't know what did that, but apparently if I just swing at something, it kills a whole bunch of shit. What am I hitting that's doing that? What is this? Death and Decay. Oh, okay. That's my AoE. Alright, got it. Death and Decay is nice. I like it. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, cool. So you drop your circle, then you can pull it into it, or you can pull it in and then drop the circle, but either way, all hell breaks loose when you use it. Alright. Good to know, in case I ever decide to actually play a Death Knight again.
Charging. Move.
Nope. Once again, this time I actually did it different. I actually let him get off and actually ride the horse around and jump off and attack me, and still nothing. Alright, so back to Ogrimmar with you. A lot da 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 da. A doobie 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 doo. Alright. Let's go sell some crap.
What you need.
I want to sell all of this. Nope. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Rid of it, rid of it. Rid of it. Because it does me no good. None of it.
Hey, can I interest you
Oh,
in
that's
a
what I was
payment
going to do
plan?
real quick too. Alright, so since we can't see it without logging out of the damn game, I'm going to log out, check him out, and then have her invite me. Alright, let's see. Chaparachi is actually on Dentarg. Cool. That's easy enough. She's already given me the stink eye over there. I saw it. She looked over my screen, was like, ooh, you want to make me do this again? I'll kill you. But I can do this to help you out.
But that doesn't help unless you're on the same.
I am. I'm on Dentarg.
But that
Can't you just right-click my name and guild invite?
no. Doesn't matter if I
You can copy the name, though.
stop.
I'm just trying to be nice. I'm not helpful. Thank you, baby. Don't be mad. It's one of the only ones that's left, so I'm pretty sure the other ones aren't. But we're gonna log on and find out. Would you like me to turn on the main fan too?
Well, not super hot.
Yeah. Ow. What is up with my arm today? Alright. Let's see here. Alright, his inventory's cleared out. Let's check his lockouts. Raid info. He's only locked out of Karazhan. He's not locked out of any of the other. Okay, cool. Alright. It's time to make the donuts. I've been wandering here. Edit mode. Alright, he's perfect. Okay. I don't think so. I think we're good now, but... Yeah, except that one's already in the guild. C. I think everybody else is already in there. And we're going to go and we're going to do this run. Then we're going to take a break. I'm going to make some ramen. I'm not sure if ramen's going to be good for my stomach or not. It should be. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing anything crazy with the ramen because, yeah, that would be bad. Okay, let's go ahead and put in spicy shit and end up really hurting for the rest of the night. I mean, if you're going to be in pain. Chaparachi. Amble's pretty cool too. I like my warrior. I had one when we first started. and was a tank, a prot tank, and warriors were fantastic back then. You know, you charge in, or you do a heroic throw or a heroic leap, and then you just, you know, taunted. You did your little spinny thing, blade storm, and cleaved and just held aggro. I kind of liked it better when there was an aggro bar, though, that you could actually visually see. And you had to, you know, control your aggro. It was a lot more challenging as a tank. I mean, like the one-button tanking you can do in a druid is just, like, ridiculously boring. But at the same time, that's why people choose the druid, is because it's ridiculously boring. So, I mean, I get it. But like, I like the druid for guardian for leveling. I also like farming the delves with the guardian druid. And of course, I've had this conversation with Stars many a times, but the fact that there's 2 DPS specs, a tank spec, and a heal spec all on one character is absolutely fantastic. I like the idea of having that, I guess, multifunctionality, so that if we're in a raid or something and they say, oh shit, we just lost a healer and we've got, you know, we don't need this tank, the second tank or whatever, the off tank, can anybody switch to heals? We can do that. Or if you want to just skate through a raid, you know, like you're in an LFR raid or whatever, and you just don't want to really be noticed and you don't want to have a role that's crucial, you can pop on over into cat spec and then go out there and just pew until it's done, which is nice. You know, I try to participate, but I also know that I'm not the best geared and I probably never will be. It's not my thing, you know. I mean, I like to gear up, but I don't want to raid in progressive or, you know, modern content raids. There's way too much drama and too many things happening for me to be enjoying it like I used to. Now, if our guild had one, I would probably do it, but our guild is basically me and Stars these days. It's we got a couple of friends that pop in here and there, but I don't trust that someone wouldn't take over our guild and steal it from us. But since we don't openly recruit, it kind of helps. I almost think that needs to be in this position. Easier for me to reach. Do 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 do. But yeah, I'm definitely hungry. Kind of, what's the word? Peaked? Peaked? Could definitely use some food. I should probably get on and check my live chat too, because I turned it off to look that up. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, my channel. Watch the live stream, turn off the sound. There we go. There, I'm back on. I hope nobody said anything, or if there's anybody actually watching the stream, that'd be amazing, but nope, I'm the last one to say anything. Okay, well, that's fine too. Give me something different. Damn it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's presentation.
I hate this one.
Shut your jabber.
I only hate it because I've seen it so many damn times.
Another plan. Tonight we got a working show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch was nasty first. Mean Duker locked up all us hosen. Another path she should have chosen.
Ba 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 ba.
So sit and slur, relax a gibbet. Enjoy the show that we call Wicked.
I do like that Blizzard had fun with it and put this in, but they need to work on randomizing the shows so it's not always the same damn one. Because like I said, I had it do it once where it was Beauty and the Beast.
We all deserve deserve
And there was a
chance
rose
to
up here
fly.
hovering.
Hey, do you really think
So,
the wizard
yeah.
will degreenify me?
Of course, dear. Though that old frock of yours. Oh, look! Some new friends have come to pay us a visit.
I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Galindra.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. Then we're together. Follow my lead, and you'll be popular.
Hey, done with that. Now we just have to run. Hi. Bye. Hello. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Over and over and over. I know I should be farming the whole damn things, but if I had to do this and farm the whole damn thing every time, oh my god, I'd be so bored by the end of that. I'd have a lot of gold though. You pretty much can net about 1,000 gold out of here if you kill everything and loot it. I think it's been about 1,000 gold actually. But you got to go get all the boss stuff. You got to kill everything in here.
Run out.
Mantle, fear of predation, choker barbed rinds, soft souls, nothing. And dunt, dunt, dunt. Another one sucks the butt. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. It's just RNG for you. Not saying I like it though. I don't. But a couple coins for the effort is alright.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
He's calibrated his prices for me. Well, thank you so much. You really got me now. Okay. We're good.
My
Alright, that one's over with.
been fulfilled.
And another one down. Alrighty then. Pop on, make sure he's set up at least. Then they're going to go take care of the ramen situation because I need to take meds. Well, actually, I did take my morning meds already. It is about dinner time, though. I'll probably wait a few hours just to be safe, get that 6 or 7 hour buffer. But I am going to go eat. And it won't take very long. I think ramen's about 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe. I probably won't be gone at 10, but you just never know. But anyways, let's go ahead and come here. Let's look at the raids. Let's make sure the raid info is right. I can get into the dungeon. Yay. Alright. And again, he's already logged in. Alright, so we're going to go AFK. We will be back. talk to you in a bit. All right, so slight change of plans. I'm going to start a new live stream in about 20-30 minutes. I'm going to go cook my stuff up and then come back. So I'll see you guys soon. If you see this, just look for the next stream. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you in about 30 minutes.